Welcome back, Pokemon Snappers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here in, I believe, episode 87 of our seemingly never-ending Pokemon X playthrough here on the channel. If you're excited for some more Kalos action, feel free to click that like button down below to show your support as we prepare to head off towards the ultimate challenge of Victory Road and the Pokemon League itself. So before we do that, I do want to check something out. There was something we saw near the end of the last episode. I need Waterfall, I need Surf. Currently got Surf on our Swampert, but I want to grab some. I'm not going to change the layout for this if we have somebody surfable or waterfallable. Do we have a waterfall available to us? I do have the TM. I can use, sorry, the HM. I can use that, but I want to see if we have someone who can already do it without having to mix up their moveset, you know? I don't know if we have this. I don't know. I could always, as I say, replace Earthquake on our Swampert. I think I might have to do that. You know what? Now that I'm looking at the team, I guess some mysteries are best left undiscovered. Or rather, discovered later. So we'll leave that for now. I'm thinking I might be able to find a Mega Stone. But based on my research, you want to see research, I just mean off-screen exploration of certain areas, we're not going to find a Mega Stone. Maybe a TM, but no Mega Stone. Alright, so as I say, we are heading off to the Pokemon League. We did check out Victory Road ever so briefly, then we ran away like chicken cowards, but we are now fully healed up. Our team is ready to go explore. In fact, before we get any further, let's do that old team recap that we always take care of after I rearrange the Pokemon a little bit to get the levels nice and evenly. Now, we are getting close to level 59, at which point we can bring back Aerodactyl, and we do have that Aerodactylite, so we could get a Mega on our team by the time we hit the Pokemon League. But for now, our team consists of Axel, our Roserade at level 56, leading the pack. He is a calm-natured Pokemon with Poison Point ability holding Black Sludge. He's got Venoshock, Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Worry Seed. Next is Scruff, our Manectric at level 56. She is a Lax nature or relax nature. What's the difference between relax and lax? Can anyone tell me down in the comments? I'd appreciate it. She has static for the ability, and the moves being Discharge, Bite, Strength, and Flamethrower. I gotta swap Strength off of one of our Pokemon, because as you'll see, another one has it, and we don't need 2 Strengths. We got Skippy the Swampert up next at level 57. He is a Lax-natured Pokemon. And I believe, no, Lax does change stats. You can see Defense goes up, Special Defense goes down. Okay. He has the Torrent ability. He's got Earthquake, Avalanche, Stealth Rock, and Surf for now, until we don't need it, then we get him back as Waterfall. Next is Caliburn, our Aegislash at level 57, a brave Pokemon with Stance Change holding Iron Plate to power up Iron Head, also with Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, and King Shield. Scales, our other Strengther. Our Salamence is up next, an Impish Pokemon with Intimidate ability holding Sharp Beak to add Strength to the Fly attack, also with Zen Headbutt, Crunch, and that Strength as mentioned. And last but not least is Stinger, our Beedrill, currently holding Fist Plate, which does nothing for his current moveset. He is at level 57 with a hasty nature and the ability of Swarm with the Fist Plate, as I said. U-Turn, Toxic Spikes, Endure, and Cut. We did have to teach to temporarily replace his, what was it, Brick Break, I believe. But we'll maybe eventually get that back. Once we unlock, of course, not Victory Road, the Pokemon League as a fly location, we can definitely start doing some Dendemil Town move forgetting and TM reteaching learning. But down here, this is what I want to check out, but I need Surf and Waterfall. And I'm pretty sure we checked that Skippy is the only one who can learn both moves. And I'd rather not double up on... Like, I might need to do it going through the Victory Road, because there may be waterfall places. In fact, I'm pretty sure there will be. I don't know why. My memory tells me that there will be, but I feel like there will be. Anyway, if you paid attention during my intro, you noticed that I referred to you folks as Pokemon Snappers, not Pokemon Trainers. That is because, of course, just this past weekend, new Pokemon Snap has been released on the Nintendo Switch. Am I going to be providing any coverage for it? Absolutely not, because I don't have a Switch and I can't afford a Switch, so that has to go by the wayside. I've heard not only would you need to, you know, of course, have a Switch, have the game, but there's like a special thing you need to even record footage from it. And I'm thinking maybe there might be a way around that with the setup that I could do, but as far as I know right now, I wouldn't have any ability to record Switch footage anyway. But at the moment. We have a fight coming up. I just want to spend time with my Pokemon, but everyone keeps challenging me to battles. Maybe if you wouldn't exclamation point and walk up to them, you wouldn't need to fight. You know, you could have just sat there. I ran all the way here, and yet I still can't find any peace and quiet. See, this is, what do you call, like, it's probably not the proper term, but a self-defeating prophecy, where you're saying, I can't get away from battles, but you walked up. How many times have you walked up to somebody, like, just someone walking down the street, maybe, you know, checking their notifications on their phone, and then you walk right in front of them, being all like, you know, will you people stop challenging me? And they're like, huh? And then you've already got your Weavile trying to take him out. How many times has that happened, good sir, or madam? I wasn't paying attention. Now we get to the question of where do I switch into? Scales can intimidate, but also be defeated by ice. I'm going to say Skippy maybe has some good defense to handle Weavile. With level 60 Weavile, I am hoping that we're going to get some good grinding in this place. Because we're only level 57, as we see Ice Punch coming in. Yeah, I didn't want to intimidate on that. That would have been pretty brutal, despite the attack drop. Let's go for our Earthquake. It's our favorite move right now on our Pokemon. Low kicking me, not causing hardly any damage except for about 25%. Can this Earthquake drop this Weavile in one go? Wow, not even. Well, let's try another one. So, of course, she's level 60 Weavile, but that's her only Pokemon. Ow, that's a critical hit. And we got frozen. Are you actually serious? Wow, game. Wow. Alright. We're going to use one of our full restores. Kind of annoying that we got to use it on a nobody trainer like this. How do I go to the next page? There we go. Critical hit and freeze. You can't make these odds up, you know? Confusion's been a problem during this entire playthrough, and now we got this to deal with. I tell you, if anything was to happen and Skippy gets knocked out, I am restarting the episode. I really don't even care right now. For that to have happened all at once, no. I'll do what the computer does. The computer, I mean, if you look at that inverse battle from back in the day, the computer can choose to make things happen if it wants to. You're not going to convince me otherwise. I can choose to do stuff like that too, game. Let me talk about that. Mario Kart. Now, if you want to try to say video games do not cheat the percentages in their favor, you have never played Mario Kart. Hang on. I can see that you trust your Pokemon. No, what? I can see that you and your Pokemon trust each other very much. I can't read. It is too early in the morning. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. Yeah, that's, I'm making that up. It's, well, proper time, it's 9:45, but that's not too early for anybody. I think I get it. You just want to spend quality time with your Pokemon too. I guess there are different ways to do that. Okay, where do I go from here? Obviously, we don't go that way. So we do need to keep our surf going, but Mario Kart. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with Mario Kart, it's your basic racing game. You can pick up items along the way to mess up the other drivers. You got banana peels, you got Koopa shells, this and that. Fun times are had all around. I need Rock Smash. Well, I don't need Rock Smash yet. I do want to fight the trainers, so we'll go right ahead. You look like you'd be a good opponent for my Steelix to gain some good experience. I can't Venom Shock that. What do you even got? You got an lead with the Steelix. I can Giggle Drain you, however. Alright, now, those of you who are familiar with Mario Kart, you do know how frequently you can get hit by, you know, those items. Koopa shells, red shells especially, spiny shells, or I think they're technically called blue shells, but they got spikes, they got wings, they're spiny shells. Are you serious, Steelix? Stop doing that. You're only level 56. You're supposed to be on the defensive side. How are you doing that much damage? Now, think of all the times that a computer player has been in first place and you've been towards the back of the pack in Mario Kart. How often do you get those spiny shells, those lightning bolts, those stars, you know, things like that? Starman, technically I guess they're called. Not often. Now, to further add to that, how often do you get hit by those when you are in first place? You know, obviously, quite a lot. Again, if you've ever played one of the Mario Kart games, you know. Okay, I shouldn't be too cavalier about what's happening. Although, Poison Point is now a thing. So, how well would we handle a second outrage? Because we could Venoshock now for, I think, the knockout. I still feel like we should be safe here. There's no reason not to switch. We can handle this with Caliburn. So, the thing I'm getting at, though, is when you're in first place, many of the computer players behind you get those items that can knock you out of first place. But when a computer player is in first place, how often do the other computer players get those items? Not that often. So, it is definitely a thing that games will alter percentages. Like, you know, there's like a 10% chance of getting a spiny shell, let's say. It's probably not even the accurate number, but let's just use that as an example. On average, 10%. When you're in first, that percent seems to increase quite a lot. But when you're not, the percentage stays where it is. So, yeah. Playing games growing up has shown me, you know, you can tell when the computer is doing stuff that isn't necessarily accessible to the player. Anyway, that's all I'm saying about that critical ice punch freeze. What is this going to do to me? We're going to go ahead and King Shield for safety. Get our defenses back up and see if this thing tries to blow up. It ain't going to. Of course, we got a ghost type on the field. What if it did anyway, though? Ooh. So Screech would have still hit, but we did happen to manage just the simple dodge of that. Let's go for Sacred Sword. That's going to lower my stats, isn't it? Doesn't my special attack goes down? Harshly. That really don't matter to me because we got nothing but physical offense, but how much will Sacred Sword do to you? Of course, Electric type would be resistant to the Iron Head. Let's get our shields back up for safety, since we do know Electrode will outspeed us if we go for another attack. Will we see a Screech? We will, and this one, excuse me, this one will connect. But I'm pretty sure there's not too much physical we have to worry about from an Electrode. So, Sacred Sword should do the sacred trick. We have a Thunder coming in. Again, our shields are up right now. Totally fine. No paralyzes, which is good. And here we go. Down goes Electrode. Yeah, these levels are looking pretty interesting. Good to get some experience off of, for sure. How far do you think we'll make it into Victory Road today? Your Pokemon are the ones that got experience from this match? Yeah? Is that a shock? Are you not familiar with how training works? Anywho. I guess I may have overestimated my abilities a little bit. Getting to Victory Road isn't even the final goal of my career as a Pokemon trainer. Clearly isn't. Alright, we needs probably to heals. Yes, we does. We should go... Well, I imagine we're going to have to return to the Pokemon Center at some point. We'll buy more items then. But I don't think we're going to make it through this on just 11 more Hyper Potions. So I do need to, as you're seeing, I'm looking, it looks like I'm looking away from the game screen. It's just how things are set up here. I gotta look at my brighter monitor to see where I'm going. Level 50, excuse me, level 58, Well, definitely this is worth the experience, but is Axel the best one to do this? We're gonna say probably, maybe, sort of, possibly. We're gonna go Giga Drain. How much is your special offense worth these days, Girder? Not as much as I was afraid it would have been. Stone Edge, that will hurt, but it's not. Same type of attack bonus, and we're good. Even though that does have a high critical chance, I believe. Fortunately, that did not land that. Are we going to see, like, hordes of level 58 Pokemon in this? Are you Focus Punching? Get out of here. Focus Punch is always such an odd move. Like, you really need a proper way to set it up, or you need to somehow predict in a trainer battle that someone's going to switch out or something. Then if they're against a fighting type, they'd probably switch into a ghost type anyway or something resistant in some form. But I mean, Focus Punch still hits hard even if you resist it. But definitely one of the best combos, of course, would be, say, a Substitute Focus Punch or a Follow Me Focus Punch in a double battle. Those would be your safer ways to manage to pull that off. We needs to get Scruff in the lead. She needs the experience next. Switch on over. And yeah, speaking of Switch, if I did have Switch, I would definitely be playing New Pokemon Snap. I did the New Pokemon Snap research in Pokemon Go, so that's kinda something, you know? I've been running around in my bare feet to train. Do you have any idea how strong that's made me? No. But your feet probably have maximum calluses. Marcus has Machamp, which means our best bet there would probably, again, be Caliburn. Or, excuse me, I don't think they naturally learn rock moves. I could go into Intimidate with Scales. Either way, at a level 60, I don't think Scruff wants to stay in on this. I don't think... Now, would these trainers have TMs on their Pokemon? I don't think we've seen them thus far. We're going to go ahead. We're going to Intimidate. I should probably have done grinding before even challenging Victory Road. But that kind of defeats the purpose of the challenge, doesn't it? Oh, Earthquake! So they do have TMs. This could be scary. I'm going to go for Zen Headbutt for a potential flinch. It is super effective. Also, if this has no guard, flying into the air wouldn't help us. It's got Stone Edge. But we're good. We're fine. Okay, that wasn't critical. Do I go for another Zen Headbutt? I think I do. And we miss. And they land Stone Edge. And, okay, still no critical. I'm going to say our best bet right now is to go into Caliburn. And hope they don't predict some sort of a ghost, seal, whatever coming in. We are still going to be immune to the fighting moves, but it does have Earthquake as we saw. So he needs to be careful. Definitely going to go for a nice Hyper Potion at this point. Oh, there's the critical. Good thing we switched when we did. You know what? If we hadn't missed that Zen Headbutt, we'd be in such a better spot right now. Don't you think? I have a feeling. Alright, moment of truth. How much does the Earthquake do? It is Intimidated, and it's not a high critical hit ratio move for Earthquake. Also, I should take a moment and make sure everything's recording good. There we go. Okay. Who's quicker? Now, I think if we do go first, Iron Head gets the knockout. If it doesn't, our shields are down. Earthquake takes us out. But at level 57 versus 60, Machamp is probably quicker. It is indeed, so our shields are still up. Only a critical will stop us now. Which they don't land. Stance change coming in. We do have our Shadow Sneak if we need to pull that off. Doesn't look like we do though. Okay, this is going to be an interesting part of the playthrough. We thought the Legendary, we thought Lysandre, the leader of Team Flare, we thought that was the challenge. +5 attack boost, you see that? No, it looks like Victory Road is the ultimate challenge at this point. Ouch! You mean running around on my bare feet didn't help me improve at Pokemon battling? No. You did... I'm not going to say you didn't do good, though. That was scary. You know, it's kind of painful to be running around in my bare feet in here. My toes get cold. My Pokemon are always in their bare feet. I wonder if they don't mind. Yeah, what's the deal with that? You ever think about that when we go out, like, say, wintertime, and we gotta, you know, bundle up in our boots and our coats and stuff, but wild animals live out there year-round, and, you know, they seem to cope fine. I know we humans have evolved to become, you know, weak, frail little creatures, but you gotta think, how is it on their feet? Although, when people have pets, they do occasionally have booties for their little cats or dogs or whatever. Maybe not as much cats, but definitely I've seen people walking their dogs with booties to keep their feet cold. Sorry, keep their feet warm from the cold in like winter and such. All it takes to go on a journey is a pinch of curiosity. Really, that's it. That's the recipe? I mean, you got a backpack, dude. Farid. You can't say that you only need the curiosity. Well, depending on what he means by journey. You know, if I'm going to take a journey to my mailbox, yeah, the curiosity of what's in my mailbox. That's a thing. Alright, what do we do against you? Level 58 Haxorus. What do... I don't even know if you're physically or specially offensive. We gotta go to our shield. Caliburn, you're gonna be our go-to anchor right now. Even before Delmise is a thing, you are gonna be an anchor. You are steel type. We got Slash doing nothing to us. Excellent stuff. I feel like we should King Shield just to see if we can lower the attack stat. Do I have any elixirs and such? Yeah, there we go. Hitting that King Shield, dropping your attack stat harshly. I'll take that. Let's go for an Iron Head. Ooh, that's super effective. And a critical hit. So, what was I talking about Mario Kart and how games change their percentages? How many critical hits is that we've taken thus far? I think maybe only 2, but they've been enough to scare us. Alright, Shadow Sneak should finish the job here, and if not, I made a big mistake. Get out of here, Haxorus. You're hacking the game. What if they had Serene Grace? Because, you know, people refer to, like, secondary effects of paralysis, sleep, and stuff as hacks. What if Haxorus had the ability that made secondary effects more prominent? The weight of this backpack really digs into my shoulders. See, you acknowledge you need a backpack. Curious you would say the other thing. Traveling alone is fine and dandy, like sour candy. But traveling with friends really can't be beat. Speaking of friends, I hope none of my friends show up, because I don't want to get attacked without preparations. I do have... What do I have for... You know what? I gotta reorganize these items. Where's all my healers? Sort by the type. We got Hyper, we got 1 Max Potion, we got 5 full restores. That's decent. Oh, we got fresh water, too. Only... We bought Soda Pop and Milk. Why haven't I been using those? Alright, we gotta start using Milk on our Pokemon. Hyper Potion heals 200, I think, in this generation. We've been... Okay, I wasn't expecting that. We've been wasting our HPs. Hello, Firo. Scruff wants to meet you with a nice discharge. Do you get Drill Run naturally? We're gonna find out. Or we might not, actually. Scruff is a pretty speedy little Pokemon. Get out of the way, Firo. This will be a decent place to grind, because based on that level... Well, have we seen... I don't think we've seen level 60 wild Pokemon. But that level 50... Was that 9? That means I can train, based on my guidelines, up to level 64 before calling it quits here in Victory Road. Is there anything to check out? No, but again, when we entered here, like, it had broken down castle structures. Look at this. I like this. It's a lot different than just, like, you know, pushing round rocks onto buttons, isn't it? Not that I'm hating on Gen 1. You could call me a Gen 1er. Did I? Stop. There we go. How do I literally walk fast? And did her little tuft of hair disappear? She was walking the other way. Maybe just shown against the back color of whatever her rest of her hair. I don't know. Hi, yeah, you're going. Got some. Never challenge me. I can't read. Again, it is like 10 a.m. It's too early to be expected to read. We have Sigrid sitting in a Metacham. What can we do with this? Now we know what Metacham is all about. Crazy physical offense. We're gonna switch immediately again into our tank. Our tanker, if you will. Tanker, was that the full name of that character from Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? The guy who flew, what was his? Tracto. That's it. You have no clue what I'm talking about. That's fine, though. Let's go King Shield again. Start off safe. Try to get that attack stat drop. Of course, all the computer needs to do is give itself a critical hit, and that's fine. You've got a Fire Punch. I'm going to hope that you're quicker. You are quicker. Okay, so we can tank this. Look at that. Even super effective. Not bad at all. Iron Head. Shadow Sneak will be super effective, so if this doesn't take you down... Okay, if this doesn't take you down, I should safely King Shield. But let's keep the excitement going. Let's keep the risks happening. We're almost done the episode as it is. If I lose a Pokemon, I can just edit the layout between episodes, right? Make things easier for me. Caliburn. Can we get you to level 60? That'd be a really good spot for our tank to be at. Hi, yeah, you beat me. And I got money for doing so. It's always great. It's weird. Do they, you know, you've defeated my Pokemon. I gotta rush to the Pokemon Center. I can't challenge the Elite Four. Here you go. Is that how it works, or do they drop... Is it like when you lose, when you white out, you drop your money? You know, they say Chaz dropped X amount of Pokédollars. Does somehow Pokemon fainting, their wallet just like explodes in their pocket and money flies out? That must be what happens. Hiya! You've got some impressive skills. There. It's always weird sometimes when a comma appears when you kind of don't need it to. Alright, I don't need to drink any milks right now. I, myself, am going up to the store to get some milk, though, because I want to get myself my breakfast for the day. Again, I'm skipping on taking care of my nutrients to record an episode. We're basically done here, though. So, I will need Rock Smash. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. I think we are good. If you enjoyed today's episode, of course, feel free to click that like button down below. And I forgot to say, thank you for watching, of course, as always. And if you want to see some more Pokemon X content, there's a link in the description to the full playlist, which you can use to get caught up on all of our adventures to get to this point. If you want to see some more content of Pokemon in general, and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, click the bell button next to it to get notifications when new videos and such are coming your way. And if you'd like to go that extra mile and someday eventually help me get myself a Nintendo Switch, you can, of course, click that join button and see what perks may be of interest to you if you would like to sign up as a channel sponsor and help support our adventures here on Professor Chaz's channel. And with that, Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you folks again for watching today's episode, and I will catch you next time.